So this is great news for Puerto Rico. Tesla Energy just posted Powerwall 3 is now available in Puerto Rico.
Tesla launched the Powerwall 3 in the US back in February and has since started selling it in Germany and Canada.
The Powerwall 3 holds 13.5 kilowatt hours, which is the same as the Powerwall 2. But unlike the previous model, the Powerwall 3 can pump out 11.5 kilowatts versus just 5 kilowatts for the Powerwall 2.
And in fact, the Powerwall 3 can handle peak loads of up to 30 kilowatts.
And that means that just one Powerwall 3 can handle most homes all by itself. And that's because, if you have the hairdryer running and the air conditioner running, appliances that have big peak loads, the second Powerwall couldn't handle that all at once.
And so Powerwall version 3 can.
Exactly.
Now, you may remember that Puerto Rico experienced massive damage to their electrical grid after Hurricane Maria in 2017, where some residents were without power for almost a year.
Now, you'd think that 7 years later, everything would be fixed and upgraded, but sadly, no. Many residents, even today, experience power outages several times a week. I was talking to one of our amazing editors who works on this show every week, and she lives in Puerto Rico, and I was saddened to hear that she experiences intermittent blackouts pretty much every week. Some are planned, but many are not.
But didn't the U.S. government pump billions of dollars into repairing the electrical grid back in 2017 after Hurricane Maria?
Yes and no. So yes, in September of 2020, the previous Trump administration announced $9.6 billion in federal funding, which is more than half of what PREPA claimed to need to repair the grid. But FEMA has only spent $1.6 billion and only $7.1 million of that on permanent works projects. Now, I don't claim to know who or what is to blame for the delay in getting the grid modernized for these 3.2 million people, but I do know that solar and batteries help make grids more resilient because when a building has solar panels and batteries, then even if the utility grid goes out, that building can still stay up and running and provide power for neighbors as well. So in November of 2023, you may remember Tesla launched a VPP, or a virtual power plant, in Puerto Rico with 75,000 Powerwalls. Puerto Ricans can receive $1 for every kilowatt hour that their Powerwall provides during blackout events, so that's $500 to $1,200 per year.
And so with the Powerwall 3, that means that essentially you could buy fewer Powerwalls to power your home.
Exactly.
Especially because normally you'd be buying multiple Powerwalls just to get the peak load just right. And with the Powerwall 3, they kind of tuned it so that way its power output is high enough. So you wouldn't necessarily have a long-term storage solution, but if you added solar to that, you could probably last a good long time.
I mean, I think the fastest way to get Puerto Rico's grid resilient is just spend money on Powerwalls and solar, because that's going to make it so that you have less and less blackouts and brownouts. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.